To be able to be innovative, you have to be able to be creative and be curious. Innovation cannot exist without curiosity. And curiosity and innovation, they thrive off of that creativity. So they kind of like work hand in hand. Without one, you can't have the other. So it's essential to know that creativity and curiosity are the fuel and the key to establishing innovative thoughts and thinking outside the box. Curious Innovators of America is a groundbreaking educational center. We provide education a la carte, and by doing that, we're able to really hone in on what makes education and overall pedagogy so spectacular. We look at the art and science of education, and our teachers have embraced that, and they amplify it into our classrooms, allowing students to think beyond, explore concepts, be collaborative, engage in hands-on learning, have a lot of inquiry-based learning where the teachers are kind of guiding and facilitating their thoughts. And through that, the learning isn't just a memorization of skills and concepts and procedures. Instead, it's more of a lifelong learned skill that's long-term, so they can apply it continuously and refer back to that knowledge continuously. It's not one that they forget. I started the school because I seen a gap in our educational system, and what I noticed is that the children are being challenged to think outside the box, but they're not given the opportunity to explore what that looks like. They're provided all of these skills and they're asked to memorize them or obtain a continuous procedural expectation, but then in real world, nothing is procedural. Everything is just nothing's the same. So to be able to apply skills out of the box and apply skills where you have to think critically, you have to get the opportunity to actually do that with project-based and collaborative and inquiry-based, scenarios. And I think that's where our school kind of went. Our school has turned into a powerhouse for just thinking out of the box, being a divergent thinker, being innovative, applying skills and understanding how they connect across genres. And in the past, like even in traditional schools, everything is segregated by subjects, right? You have your English class, your mathematics class, your science class, but never do they integrate them. And that's where we're just different. We integrate all of the skills and help to understand how to be a well-balanced, knowledgeable, and divergent thinker. You have to be able to think beyond just the walls of a particular subject and see how it expands. In order to adjust the needs of each child when you're teaching and adjust your teaching strategies, you have to have engaged students. Your students need to be actively engaged in what they're learning, which goes to say that you can't just do lecture style instruction. It has to be collaborative, it has to be hands-on, it has to be multi-dimensional and very involved. Through those engagements, how the child performs and responds to certain tasks, that gives the teacher the right feedback to know where the child is and what question and what do I need to provide them to get to the next step. Thinking outside of just the educational needs, the other need that really was pushing on my heart was the fact that education has moved away from realizing that children are at the center point of the purpose of education, and it has turned into a business. And for me, I wanted to get back to when we were thinking children are the purpose of this. Their growth is the purpose of this. Our future through our children is the purpose of this. For parents considering Curious Innovators of America, the biggest thing is, do you want your child to be thinking divergently? Do you want your child to be a problem solver? Do you want your child to be able to communicate effectively and be able to think innovatively? Then CIA is the place for you.